The film opens with Hutch Mansell sitting in an interrogation room looking beaten up, this time sitting with a dog. Two agents speak to him and ask him who he is. Sometime before this, we see Hutch has returned to his life as an assassin, taking on contracts issued by the barber to work off his debt to the Russians for destroying the Ob Shack. His work has kept him more distant from his wife Becca and their kids, Brady and Sammy. Hutch acknowledges that his work is keeping him from his family, and it is weighing on him. Since summer break is coming up, Hutch convinces Becca and the kids to go on a trip as a family. Hutch promises to Becca that he will keep his work life out of the picture while he is with his family. He even tells the barber that he is requesting a break before taking on his next contract. The Mansells pick up David from his retirement home so he can join them on the trip. After settling the kids into their rooms, Hutch and Becca spend a private afternoon in their room drinking wine after a long time apart. Later on, the family tries to go to the water park together, only to be told that it is closed due to an incident. They are given hot dog coupons as a consolation, so Hutch takes them to the nearby diner for lunch. There he catches the unwanted attention of the local sheriff. Abel, since Hutch was reminiscing about spending time there with David and Harry, the family then goes to the arcade after getting free passes for there too. While there, Hutch tries to talk to Brady, who has had a black eye from what was originally believed to happen during one of his football games, but is implied to be from a fight. Brady gives some tickets to some girls who were checking him out, and then uses some other tickets to buy a prize for Sammy. One of the girl's boyfriends, Max, antagonizes Brady for talking to her and then rips Sammy's prize in two. Brady responds by decking Max in the face and then twisting his arm around. Hutch intervenes, as do some of the arcade staff. They are forced to leave, but when Sammy tries to pick up her doll, one staff member smacks her arm. Hutch initially tries to let it go for Becca's sake, but then quickly walks back to beat the shit out of the staff member, plus one co-worker and another guy who tried to be a hero. Hutch and Brady are at the police station, where Abel is ready to grill Hutch. He meets Wyatt Martin, Max's father and the owner of the Plummerville theme park. He is angry with Hutch because Brady twisted Max's pitching arm. Wyatt orders Hutch and his family to get out of town. After Hutch agrees, Abel tells his men to go after Hutch and get rid of him. The next day, Hutch takes the family for a duck boat ride, but he notices some of Abel's guys following them. He lets Becca, David, and the kids go off on one boat, while he hops on another and lets the four goons follow him. After trying to de-escalate the situation, the goons proceed to attack Hutch. He shows them that he is no ordinary tourist, but he loses a pinky during the fight. After getting tossed off the boat, Hutch resurfaces and continues kicking their asses. The lead goon later contacts Abel while he being wheeled away and missing a few teeth to let him know that Hutch got away from them. Hutch later contacts Harry to come help him before getting in touch with the barber. He informs Hutch that Plummerville has always been a secret haven for drug trafficking and bootlegging. The operation is run by a psychotic woman named Lendina. She is seen in her casino up against an opponent at the poker table. After learning that the man was cheating, she kills him, her dealer, and every last eyewitness. The barber warns Hutch not to piss off Lendina. Wyatt is shown working for Lendina since she killed his father and has forced him to pay off his father's debts. Wyatt wants out, but Lendina has her claws in him. After they hang up, Lendina talks to Abel since he also works for her, double-crossing Wyatt. She orders him to keep Wyatt in line by taking something of value to him. Abel kidnaps Max and holds him hostage. Hutch finds a warehouse where Abel and his goons are meeting, along with a huge pile of cash meant for Lendina. Hutch douses the cash with gas and threatens to burn it, unless Abel agrees to back off of him and his family. Abel relents, but as Hutch is leaving, he notices Max being taken away. He leaves briefly but quickly returns to start annihilating Abel's goons. One guy tries to kill Hutch using a table saw, only for Hutch to push the guy's head down onto the blade. When every last guy except Abel is dead, Hutch frees Max and shoots one of the lights, causing the sparks to ignite the cache and some nearby chemicals. Abel runs away as the building explodes, destroying everything inside while Hutch drives away with Max. Lendina soon learns that all of her assets are gone, and her goons bring her surveillance pictures of Hutch and his family in Plummerville. Abel, who survived but is badly burned, contacts Lendina to have her round up more men to go after Hutch. She officially declares war against the Mansells and proceeds to go after them. Hutch has David take Becca and the kids to a nearby lodge, for safety since the villains will try to get them at the hotel. He also brings Max there for safety, and he and Brady are officially on good terms. Before Hutch goes to finish things, he admits to Becca that he broke his promise, and he suggests that she get away from him for her protection. Hutch goes to speak to Wyatt, who is in a drunken rage over Max's disappearance. After trying to attack Hutch, he calms Wyatt down and informs him that Max is safe. Wyatt explains his relation to Lendina and how he hates her. Wyatt shows Hutch his father's arsenal of weapons that he would have used against Lendina before she killed him. They proceed to booby-trap the entire theme park as they await Lendina's arrival, with some help from David and Harry. Meanwhile, Becca asks Brady to be in charge while she goes for a walk and takes a nearby rifle with her. Lendina and her goons arrive at the theme park, while her henchman Cartouche brings a few gunmen with him to the lodge to go after the family. After Abel leads Lendina to Hutch and Wyatt, she has her men execute Abel, and the gunmen start to go after the men. They lead the goons into every possible trap. Whether it's mines in the ball pit or swinging grenades, each thug gets blown up promptly. At the lodge, Brady tries to fight off a thug while Max keeps Sammy hidden. Harry shows up and slices up the bad guys with his katana before dueling with Cartouche. After a brief fight, Harry decapitates Cartouche. Most of the park's henchmen are down, but Hutch, David, and Wyatt have all been incapacitated. Lendina prepares to have Hutch executed, but Wyatt shoots one of her henchwomen before she can kill Hutch. That woman's partner goes nuts and tries to kill Wyatt in retaliation, but she is shot too. Lendina tries to kill Hutch herself, but Becca shows up with the rifle and shoots Lendina in the chest and eye with tranquilizer darts. A final wave of gunmen show up, and David rises to set off the final round of explosives. Hutch and Becca dive into a pool as the whole place goes up in flames, with Lendina cracking a small grin before she and her men are incinerated. Hutch and Becca are later seen being interrogated by the agents, along with the dog. The agents are called by their superior and are forced to let the Mansells go. The family later returns home, where they watch a slideshow of pictures from the trip together. They include pictures of the family having fun, along with pictures of Wyatt and Max, since they are now all friends. Hutch sits and smiles as he finally gets some peaceful time with his family.